Hey guys!
Woo!
Hello.
Welcome back to City Thots.
We back.
About to make a name for myself here.
Oh
I
no!
haven't watched that movie yet. I'm so sad.
How did you wait? You guys both have it?
No,
No.
don't say anything about
Oh.
it. I also have luckily not had anything on my socials.
That's actually kind of impressive because
know.
it's everywhere.
The
Yeah.
only thing I've seen is Gambit and his stupid line.
No, it's
I
the-
can't wait to see it.
Those memes are the best because it's just that phrase and people cut in front of things.
Yeah.
It's like when the girl finally lets you. It's like, oh, I'm about to make a name for
I'm
myself
dead.
here.
It was good though.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
It's pretty funny.
I mean,
It's
you
pretty
can't lose with Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's peak.
It's peak. It's peak.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, welcome back. We did just finish
I don't wanna talk
mourning
about
the
it.
loss of our last episode because, as it is very on brand for us, we lose every other episode basically. But then we started talking about burnt toast theory, and everything's fine. It all happens for a reason.
Yep. We're all about positivity here.
Yeah, we're just moving on. Today's episode is inspired by, well, I don't actually know when this episode's going out, but at the time that we're recording it, there's this trend right now on TikTok where there's a filter. And you know those filters that populate something random and then people are ranking it from 1 to 10? This filter shows you different physical
touches.
touch aspects. And the idea is how mad you would be if you saw your partner doing this with someone else of I guess opposite sex if you're straight, same sex if you're not.
Yeah.
Just another person.
Just
Another
another
person.
person that could be a potential opponent.
Yeah.
Opponent.
New challenger.
So I've kind of taken inspiration from that filter and thought of a few others, put them in a list, and then we're gonna go through and see how mad you would be if you saw your significant other or your imaginary significant other doing this with an opponent.
Damn, this is gonna be crazy because it's gonna show I feel like we all have different boundaries with things.
Yes.
So it's
Levels of
gonna
jealousy.
levels of jealousy.
For
It's gonna
sure.
show that for sure.
Okay. The first one is a piggyback ride.
How long I've been dating this girl?
Let's say
You really like them.
Set the tone for my girl real quick.
let's say
Okay.
I gotta get in the zone. I gotta.
Okay.
a year in,
Yeah.
so other people still can be perceived as opponents, but it is
Yes.
serious.
And you're still on the high of this is an
Right.
amazing relationship, a little bit of honeymoon phase, but you've already gotten into the realness.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're in the meat of it.
Yes.
It's still a little new, so it's not well known. Maybe some people could get a little confused. And-
She's still describing last year when I was in my single era.
Right.
A year ago today,
I'm still learning
I was
crazy
single.
things.
That's kind of
Oh shit.
yeah.
Okay.
That's,
Feel hurt
that's
already.
The piggyback ride.
Piggyback ride.
Wait, so is this piggyback ride? Are they the rider or the person giving the ride?
I'm assuming for you guys, let's say that another guy is
piggybacking your girl.
piggybacking her.
Okay.
Yes. So but let's say it's her. She jumps on his back, and they're running down the street. Let me paint you a scene. Okay, we're all out clubbing.
Okay, wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Before that, are we? Because in the original TikTok thing, it's ranking them from 1 to 10. So are we?
I think
putting
we're
all
just
this to
giving our
scale?
opinion.
Our opinion. Okay.
But we can maybe, as I rattle them off, you can tell me if it's worse or not or better than the last
okay,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Bet.
Okay, so
Paint the picture.
painting the picture, we all just had a night out. Maybe we're feeling silly, goofy. We're running down the streets after the club is closed. We're on our way home or whatever.
I see this.
And she's like, "Oh, my feet hurt," and he's like, "I know where I'll carry you."
Who this man's? Who is he? A friend or is it
Is it acceptable if it's a friend?
It's okay. It's oh my god.
The stress already coming from you.
It's if it was Sean, I'd be whatever. It's fine. I wouldn't be sus because it should be I mean, I could give you the ride, but for whatever reason, Sean wants to step. Actually, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'd be
you're there.
I'd be like, Sean, this
Sean, what the fuck?
what the frick? Weird, but
Also, just imagining Sean,
Yeah.
I've never.
I would be hey, don't touch me.
yeah.
Hey, if you could get the fuck off me, thank
I
you.
think it was a one-off thing, but if every time we're out, we're lit. Sean's like, "You want a piggyback?" I mean,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Let me
Now-
just pick you up, Put you on my shoulders.
Yeah, no. See, now if it's like, let's say it's a night out, and I'm gonna paint like a slightly different picture of like same thing, but let's say we're partying with, it's like her friend's birthday, and it's like her group. It's like I'm tagging along. Maybe, you know, can I bring Sam and Sean because I'm a little shy.
Right. Yeah. I got no friend. I only got two friends.
I'm shy. And then so it's one of like her friends from her group that I just met that night.
Right.
I don't know, but he's still a friend.
Right.
And I just met him. His name is Jimmy or something.
It's always Jimmy.
I'd be cheesed.
Oh.
I'd be a little upset. I'd be like, what's with you and Jimmy? Like,
Yeah.
Like it's just like if your feet hurt, like, oh, I'll carry you, put you on my back. But if you're like, oh, my feet hurt, and then Jimmy steps in, it's like, yo, get on my back, and be like, what the fuck, Jimmy? But if she's like, Jimmy, can I get a piggyback ride? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's some pick me energy right there.
For sure. Like, I'm trying to start something.
Yeah,
Like, that's the vibe. At first, I was going to say, like, there's absolutely no scenario in which I can imagine my boyfriend piggybacking a girl and me not being like, what the actual F are you doing right now? But then I just kind of thought, and I think this maybe has happened where we've been at like an event or like something where somebody, I think it was me being carried by my friend's boyfriend. I was like, my feet are like literally going to die, and I didn't have a boyfriend, or maybe my boyfriend wasn't there or whatever. And I remember my friend looking at her boyfriend being like, carry Sam.
That's a real one.
I know, that's a real one.
Princess
And I
treatment.
actually think that I would do the same. Like if my boyfriend was around, and like specifically this friend too, for some reason, like I would just be like, carry her right now.
Yeah.
Please pick her up. But it has to, really depend on the person.
Yeah, and the situation too. And I think like the gender role difference plays a part.
Yeah, it does.
Because it's like, Sam, I mean, you could be like, oh, honey, your feet hurt, hop on my back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you could, but most times it's like a guy. So you summon your boyfriend, that's fair. But it's like, for us, it's either
No,
you're
I'd
doing
be
the work.
mad. If I turn around and I see another bitch on his back, ooh. You're done.
What,
You're
Sam
done.
swears too?
I know, you know.
But
I
she
mean, I
mad
swear
about it.
Spicy.
sometimes.
Kind
Yeah.
of spicy, yeah. No,
Yeah,
I'd be like, what the frick is going on here?
Yeah, I'd be like, her legs are wrapped around you. You
Yeah.
might as well have sex. Okay? You might as well. Okay, so while we're on that topic, shoulder rides at a concert, at a rave.
I think if it's someone I know, it's one of my friends, I think fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the way that it happens is the important thing.
For sure.
If, you know, I already gave my girlfriend a shoulder ride, maybe I'm tired, she wants
Yes.
to go up, see her favorite artist, whatever, ask one of our other friends, I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's just like all of a sudden she's hopping on Jimmy, then I'm like, whoa.
Jimmy is not part of the friend group. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, Jimmy comes like from behind, I don't know where.
He's too sus.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Taking
like,
out Jimmy's knees from the
or
back.
like if, because our friends do this a lot, you're already on one of the guys' backs, and then your girlfriend's like, yo, what about me? And somebody else, you know, like that
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
happens too.
Yeah.
I feel like more of the time it's one of the guys on my back.
Yeah, that's
That's usually me.
fair. And she's like, okay, my boyfriend is out of commission right now. I gotta find someone else.
One of the main reasons why I don't mind this, for some reason, my girlfriend is really bad at balancing with shoulder rides.
You're like anyone but me.
So for some reason, it's so difficult to hold her up because she's either like leaning too far back or something, or can't like
She has a big
stabilize herself.
butt.
But it's way easier to give like a way bigger guy like a
Yeah.
shoulder ride than it is her. I
No,
feel
but
like
I think, you know how like all those challenges where girls and guys have to do those like center of gravity tests?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like that. I feel like
That makes sense.
her center of gravity is probably lower or something. I don't know if it's lower or higher.
I think Catherine just leans poorly.
She's out here like,
poor balance. She's like having the time of her life.
I've given her a
just
shoulder ride
struggling.
before. It was like there was the one time where it was like you and Victor for some reason kept taking turns giving each other shoulder rides. So you went up. I was like, "Yo, Kath, you should go up with Sean." So I put her up. I'm like, "Catherine, why do you keep leaning back or forward?"
she's trying not to like.
Yeah, I'm like, "Kath, just go straight up.
Straight
Just
up.
go straight up, and then you'll be there with Sean."
So for that reason, I don't think this is that bad.
Right.
Because for me, I'm like, I want you to see what it's like.
Yes.
So you take
Watch.
a turn.
Yeah. Okay, so would you put shoulder rides under like less bad than piggyback rides?
Yeah, it's like, especially
agree.
at a rave or a festival, a shoulder ride, especially amongst friends.
Yeah.
It's like, don't know,
Shoulder ride has a purpose.
has a purpose. It's
I'm like, you are acknowledging you are taller than that person, and therefore you are helping that person out.
yeah.
Piggyback ride?
That's like, I want to touch you.
Yeah, piggyback ride is like, let's show everyone how close we are.
And especially like the way shoulder
Disgusting.
piggybacks ride works, they could just be like there hugging, whatever, dangling, and usually you're just a lot slower than the rest of the group. So it just like creates this intimate distance, and especially if that's like your girl and like everyone's usually walking as the crowd leaving the club, they're probably lagging because it's one person on another, and you're just there, you're walking, you're like, you know what I mean, like, or and you don't want to be like. I would feel also weird just walking side by side because I feel like a third.
Yeah,
I feel like a third wheel to my own girl.
Hey, yeah.
People be
She's like, hold my bag.
yeah, they're crazy. People want to walk by and like, yo, look how cute that couple is, and be like, no man, that's my girl. Like that's great.
They're just friends. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, that hurts more. I feel like
that's
also
fair.
at a rave too, it's like if you're two strangers. And usually you ask the other person, like if a girl asks you for a shoulder ride, it is like one way to just get to talk to someone, or maybe they just want to see you. But I feel like it's less likely that like a random dude will comes up that, hey, you want a shoulder ride? Because most girls just be like, nah, like I'm good. Or like it's just they got their own area to deal with. But the piggyback ride,
Yeah,
is just
that's
so,
intentional.
it's
There's malice there.
yeah,
for
there's
sure.
so much to go on.
Okay. Okay, the next one is like not really physical touch, but I think it's like close enough. Let's say you're at, I don't know, like a group hangout, or you've just gotten food or something, and you look over and you see your girl like feeding another guy. And you know what's interesting is I feel like feeding them with a utensil is way worse than finger food.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say finger food is worse.
Really?
Yeah, I think the hand is worse.
The hand is worse, dude. There's like
Well, I'm thinking of the types of food that could be more casual, like, hey, you want to fry? Here you go. Versus like, try some of my steak.
No, to self, never give food to Em again. It's ever food again. She's eating it like that. It's like something about finger food. It feels
It's
more
like
intimate.
lick my fingers.
Yeah, or like it's
Okay,
just like
fair.
something where it's like this. Well, I feel like I don't know. I'm thinking like food that requires utensils. You can easily pass the utensil over.
Yeah.
But there's times where like even to the homie or like guy or girl, I've been
Yeah,
like,
I've done that too. Yeah.
like yo try a bite because it's just already there. But then the finger
I think
food,
it's actually on the other person. It's not about the person feeding. It's the person choosing to either accept with their mouth or use their hand.
or grab it.
Yeah, grab the fork or grab the thing that's in the hand. But I guess there are people who will go like this.
Because the way I'm thinking of like the finger food, right?
Yeah.
Let's say if it's like a fry, normal people would be like, you want to fry? Push the
Yeah.
plate over.
Yeah.
Usually utensils you gotta like cut, so then like it's already on the fork.
Yeah.
It's not weird where it's like, here, just take it off my fork. But if I'm going out my way, it'd be like, oh, you want some ketchup with that?
I think for me, this is fully based on if I know the person.
Yeah.
If you're feeding someone that we both know,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty
Yeah,
normal.
I
don't
probably
really
wouldn't
care.
clock it at
But
all.
if it's some stranger that they're just like this, I'm like that is
Yeah.
you don't know where they've been. You don't know what their mouth has been into. Ugh.
Wait. Now,
I don't know where they
would you rather have your partner feed the food to the person or accept the food from the person?
Ooh.
Like,
I think feeding the food is less bad.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
accepting it is
Yeah.
is
Like
like,
a
a little.
Accepting it with their mouth.
Yeah.
and they're like, oh,
Body.
like hand fed a finger food.
Yeah.
And your partner's like, oh yeah.
Okay,
bet.
but then I've actually also, I always like imagine a specific person. I'm literally imagining Catherine being like, and she for sure has done that before, where she's like, can I have a bite? And then like that's normal, and I wouldn't think that's weird. But yeah, it's like super specific to the person,
Yeah.
who they're accepting it from, what the situation is.
But I feel like also Kath is like that with her friends.
Yeah,
I've never
for
seen
sure,
her
for
where
sure.
she's like, stranger would be like,
I got chills right there. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like,
Close your
whoa.
Got you.
I know you're a mouth breather, but come on, we're working on that.
The mouth tape.
Mouth tape at the table. Sean sees it, just whips up the.
Okay. So feeding someone / accepting food being fed by someone, where is that against piggyback rides?
Piggyback is worse.
Piggyback is
Okay,
worse.
so,
Piggyback
okay.
is worse so far.
Piggyback's worse. Feeding, if my girl's feeding someone, not like a stranger, or like, I'd be like, but like accepting food from a stranger and she's looking like she's like, oh my God, I love this food. Even worse. Worse.
Okay.
You're like, damn, I hope that food sucked.
It's like, I ordered the same thing. you don't want to try remotely?
I'm
You get
dead.
really attached to this imaginary girlfriend by the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I feel like
How
you're going
dare
through your
she?
first fights right now.
For sure.
What's her name again? We need to disclose that.
Okay. Massaging. Let's go shoulders.
Shoulders?
Yeah. Because there's a few different options here, right? There's the like, you know, some people will just like walk up behind you and just start like squeezing your shoulders for some reason. I feel like guys do that.
Guys do
Girls
that.
don't really do that.
No.
Or there's like the, oh man, my shoulders are so sore. And he's like, and then he just like leans over and starts like helping you out.
Yeah.
Those are like kind of the two options for how you're getting into that scenario. Does it make a difference? Do you care?
Yeah. See, it's like friend. Okay, like if my friend helped massage my girl and she was like, oh, my shoulder's tight. I actually wouldn't feel that weird about it. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm very okay with it. And then like all of our friends are arm tees for some reason.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh yeah, whatever. He's
Okay.
doing his
Also,
thing.
there's a difference between you being like, oh, I have a knot, and I'm like pushing into it like this, versus walking behind you and you're like, oh.
Yeah, they're just melting.
I'm like really getting in there.
Yeah.
For some reason, from the behind seems
Behind is more sensual.
Specifically,
Yeah.
like,
This is like-
a girl or a guy behind a girl. Something about it, I'm just like, so you love each other.
Yeah.
So you're in love.
Because it's the behind, and then especially if she's just sitting like this.
Yeah.
She can like rest her head back.
Oh no.
Ooh, it's the head back where yeah.
Yeah, her facial expression, the facial expression really matters.
Yeah.
Like if they're like, yeah, that's the spot. That's it. No problem.
But she's
But if they're like, that's the spot.
They're like, this is so nice.
Yeah.
Then it's like, ooh, what's going on here?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
For me, this one is not that bad because I know I give really bad massages, just notoriously.
Yeah.
And also, my girlfriend has a lot of tension and like neck pain. And so I'm like, no, yeah, do you.
Yeah.
But a
Go
stranger,
get that
though?
somewhere else.
I feel like if it's like an acquaintance, if it's like random person off the street, I'm like, okay, don't let them touch you. That's a little bit weird. But acquaintance, fine, do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad for me at all.
Would you feel weird if a girl was massaging you and your partner was there?
Oh yeah, I don't like being touched. If I'm being touched for like any reason, it's already super weird to me. So if
Right.
I'm in a I'm like, oh wow, that's so good.
Yeah.
Everyone knows there's something wrong
Everyone's
there.
like,
I'm like,
they're
okay,
fucking.
there's something going
I thought
on.
that like Kath is like in that chair cross. I can see the desert. She'd have an aneurysm. She's there like, oh, I got
Ooh, are you liking
So
that?
that would be
Yeah.
awful for everyone. I would not like that
That's
at all.
fair. That's fair. I feel like, if my partner was in the room and even a close friend started massaging me, I'd be like, oh, don't do that shit.
Yeah,
That's fucking weird. Like, I feel like I'd be more conscious of them versus if they were getting massaged by someone. Like, I feel like I wouldn't clock that as fast as I would clock someone touching me in front of my partner.
Yeah,
Or
agreed.
because I have a partner.
Yeah.
Because she has a partner.
Yeah.
You would never understand.
Here, let me just get
can
that.
you
You
almost-
see like
there you
a whole lot of
go.
tension there.
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
your
chill.
trust. Yeah.
Babe, it's not like that.
It's fine. We're just friends. We're just friends.
But yeah, no, I think.
Okay. So massaging's not that bad.
No, massaging would like if it was a friend, I don't mind. But if it was like a stranger,
What if
or
it was their
acquaintance,
feet?
I think either or.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't only because
don't like
you know.
it.
I'll be honest. I'm one of those guys that just massage people out of nowhere.
You are.
I am. I'll come.
You
up,
are.
But like with a
You're
homie,
like, hey,
I'd be like,
baby.
yeah, like guys or girls, they're like, what's up? But even like if it's a girl I think it's cute or whatever, we just talk.
Yeah.
It's just like such a easy move. Like, yeah, because I got crazy massages.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got some hands.
Me too. I got some strong thumbs.
So I put myself in the other position. I'd be like, he's trying to riz her up right now.
No, the problem is you don't get enough massages to know what a good massage is.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. I just don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, like you need to go to a massage and like think about what they're doing and then just replicate.
I'll watch some YouTube videos.
Okay, sure.
Imagine Cap
Cap
comes home.
comes
Sean watching How to Massage 101. He's like,
He suddenly becomes really good. She's like, "Where have you been practicing?" And you're like,
baby.
YouTube.
I just have like a mannequin. Like, why is there a mannequin
She
in
comes
the
home
bedroom?
and you have like a pillow and you're just massaging the pillow.
imagine the POV. It's just like him on top of this pillow, but you can tell that the room is like dimly lit, candles
Oh my
scented.
God.
He's like really practicing. Cat's like, what the
You don't
fuck?
understand. I'm doing this for us.
So the common thing that I feel like a lot of guys will do that they think feels good is like really fast, like
No.
rubbing. That's not.
It's a slow and
Or like the like squeezing.
no, it's a slow and neat, like
Yes,
kind of
it's
nice
like a-
deep need.
Like you're just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
pushing the knot down because like the way that you're supposed to release it is by like just putting pressure on it. So like the longer and more consistent the pressure is, the more likely it'll release your muscle.
Guys, just stupid. Guys
Guys
think
are fucking
fast is
dumb.
good for a lot of things when it's not.
Straight. I'm like, listen, whatever you're doing, stop.
We're working by the job, not the hour here, boys. Okay. You get paid this. Fast is not good.
Okay, next one. Laying the head on your shoulder or fully on the lap. So let me paint you another picture. We're having like a little house party hangout. There's a bunch of people. We're drinking. It's really late at night. We're getting tired. Everyone's sitting on the couch. Maybe you're like sitting with some other friends here at the table and you like look over and your girl's like,
On
tired.
another dude.
Or, and this can be two separate scenarios. She like maybe like fully wants to lie down and there's no room on the couch for her to put her head anywhere else but on another guy's lap.
Ooh.
But she still chooses to lie down. And you know what? We'll give her a pillow. She puts a pillow. She's like,
It's just. It's like so many times.
traitor!
I'm right there. Like, I'm right there. It's crazy. Like I'm just literally right here. Like
Yeah, it's just so hard in those moments to look over and not be like,
the
fuck you
is
doing?
going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'd be like, yeah, I'm right here. You could just lean on me, or we can like condense as a pair.
No, if I see another girl leaning their head on my man, we're fighting.
Yo.
We're fighting immediately. Like,
Your man or the girl?
the girl.
Oh, okay.
I can't imagine my boyfriend ever being like, get the fuck off me. Like, I don't think that's like within his character, and I don't think I could hold that against him.
I can imagine him just like he feels it. He's like
He
I'm
would
gonna
just
make
be
a
like,
drink.
he would just
I'm
be
gonna
like
make
so
a
still like this. Like she'd be leaning, and he'd be like,
drink.
like no.
No
He'd be like,
reciprocation.
I don't think the
As he
laugh
should.
he would allow.
Yeah,
The
lap
lap-
is way
lap is
crazier.
crazy.
Lap is way
Lap is
crazier.
crazy.
Yeah, laugh is crazy.
Laugh-
Because also lap is like
Dick contact.
That was great.
Is that what you're gonna say?
now that's all I can think of.
Okay,
But
sorry.
lap is just so visual, and like everyone around
Yes.
can see it, and it's like, okay, what is going on here? There's clearly
Yeah.
something wrong.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, there's something going on there.
On the shoulder, it's like okay, like you're
Yeah,
resting
yeah.
your head. It's like you resting your head on an armrest or something.
Yeah.
Fully lying down and choosing the crotchular region of another guy intentional. That's a choice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
intentional.
That's a
Yeah,
choice.
yeah. No
And
matter-
yeah, I agree. Like you look over at that and you're like, oh, they're a couple.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the
I
perception.
think on the shoulder for me, totally fine. Lap
Yeah.
is very strange.
Shoulder
'cause
depends
also-
on who it is.
Also, when are you ever doing that? You know, like it's not very common that you'll see that anyway. So if you do see it, it's like
that's
that's
true.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like house party function or something, and then you walk into a room and you see two people, one person laying on another person's lap. You're thinking they're a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, what did I just walk into?
Yeah. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, okay, my fault. My fault.
No, that's why it has to be like a busy, like everyone's out and then they just get really tired and they lean down. Because that's like a little bit more ambiguous than like they're alone together in a room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
But
okay
I
with
think
the
it's still like,
shoulder, like with friends, fine. Shoulder a stranger, I'd be like, or like maybe they know, but I don't know. I'd be like, okay, I guess maybe they're just homies.
Yeah.
But lap,
still unnecessary.
crazy.
Lap, get the fuck out of my.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You're done.
go lay on the floor right now.
So then
Okay.
lap or piggyback?
Oh, piggyback is not as bad as the lap.
Yeah,
Okay,
lap
good,
is
good.
like, so you're getting married
Yeah.
without me knowing.
I love how you keep putting this. So you love him. So you're having sex.
How long have you all been talking?
I love being dramatic. That's my favorite pastime.
yeah.
What do you? Lap is more than piggyback?
Yeah, lap is
Yeah.
more than
100%.
piggyback. Yeah.
Plus, it's like lap. A piggyback, honestly, could last a very brief moment. Mm-hmm. When they lay down the lap, they're set. Like no one's been like no one's like. All right, I'm done.
sedentary.
You're
Yeah.
in it for the long haul.
They're
You're
for the
comfortable.
long, and they're probably sitting there talking,
Yes.
giggling. Piggyback, usually the guy's like, "Oh fuck it, I'm dying soon here."
Yeah, he's
The
like,
guy
all right,
starts like
that's
petting her
enough.
head.
Yeah.
On the lap.
Oh. Playing with her hair. Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Okay, what if it's a
She starts
guy?
purring.
What if it's a guy that just like leaned his head down on her lap?
That's. Oh, on her lap.
Yeah.
He better have just been knocked out conscious.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either. If,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind if it's a friend. Okay, I in my head it's going friend and
Like,
then
let's say, okay,
they're
this
stranger
is the
acquaintance.
best way to make it the most casual. They're leaning their head like this and they're like on their phone like that. Girl underneath.
If
And they're just like,
they aren't like two besties, I'd be sussed by it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
me too.
I'd be
fair.
very sussed. But if
Me
it was
too.
like
if my boyfriend leans his head on the other girl's head, her lap, coming for you. I'm absolutely coming for you. Mostly because like he's never done that to me, I don't think. It's always me lying down. I'm like, that's enough of being vertical.
but you saw him like just
Ooh. I'm like, who are you texting? 911 because I'm about to kill you. Like I'm literally about to kill you.
what if he's laying on her lap watching your TikToks?
About me loving him? You're done. You're done.
What a twist.
Okay, this one. Hug from behind.
Ooh.
A guy comes up, hugs your girl from behind. And for the sake of it, he's tall.
So funny if he's short. He's just like
Yeah, he's just like around the
A piece.
waist.
A piece.
He's like cheek to back.
From behind. Because the thing is, the behind embrace, the only way I can imagine is one of those ones where you hug from behind. It's like this,
Chin on head.
Chin on, and you rock a little bit. It's the subtle, you know what I mean? A little rock, like, hey, how are you? I missed you. Or like, what's good? Guess who? Guess who?
oh,
Yeah.
I think my girlfriend would actually like panic. She'd be like, ah.
Yeah.
Stranger danger. Yeah. No, behind is crazy.
Behind has to be like really circumstantial of like we all have to be standing in a circle facing inwards and someone new came and is saying hi to everyone and the only way to like hug them is from behind like hey. Like that kind of vibe.
No. You can tap them on the shoulder and be like, "Oh, what's up?" And they'll turn and give the hug, or the universal I ain't fighting no man's hug, side hugs. Was good. This is
Yeah.
This is well,
Yeah,
what's up? How are
side
you?
hug
Oh, like
acceptable.
bye.
Yeah.
Back hug is weird.
Bye.
Yeah.
Right? But from behind, I think that's worse than the lap laying. Head on your if he's coming from behind and it's the hug and she embraces it,
If she's like
she's like fully like it's like,
like,
if his arm's
"Hi."
here, she's like, hey, how are you?
I feel like people back hug me. I'm like trying to remember if that's happened, but that doesn't seem that far fetched to have someone like hey, and I'm like, hey.
Nah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like this one. That
I don't
much.
like it either.
I don't like that
like this
one.
one.
That one.
But it's not seeming as unfamiliar as the other one.
It's just
Yeah.
like I've even with the homies, like you can just like it's so normal to be like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, how are you? Top of the back. They always turn.
Yeah.
Even,
Yeah.
no.
I
So
think
is it worse? You go.
This is one of the ones where no matter who it is, I feel like it's equally as strange.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Whereas before, depending on it's a friend or acquaintance,
Right.
they differ. This one's
Right.
always like consistently weird.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it's consistently weird. I've also done the ones where, like, I've had a girl come back hug me from behind. I feel like the one arm. I see my girlfriend on the side. I go, you do the what's up? Like I can feel her head coming this way, so I'm like, it's like what's up? Like I ain't letting that shit happen because I know that's bad.
You're like, not today.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
today. Not today.
You thought.
Yeah.
You tested me today, but I'm loyal.
Yeah, like I'm too
Nice.
quick.
Too quick.
Too
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. It's
You
like
thought.
you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
If I have the sensibility to do that,
True.
she can do the same.
For sure. For sure.
She can do the
So is it
same.
more on her?
I wouldn't say it's on her, but I like if he was a weird aggressive back hugger,
Yeah, and
he's
she's
just,
like, chewing it out.
Yeah, like and like I can visibly see her uncomfortable. I'd be like, okay, no, she's fine. This guy's whack. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, she's the victim here.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But if it's like a slow, warm embrace, like he comes from behind.
Yeah,
He's, all
and
like,
then-
he's like, oh hey, how are you? I'd be like, what? Did I just get
Sean
cucked?
hates being
Did I just
touched,
get cucked
but
right
that was
now?
totally fine.
I was trying to paint the picture.
Yeah.
Sure.
He was
He
method
liked
acting.
it. Yeah. Right. Okay. So on the list is this under laying on lap. Second.
Nah, this is worse than laying on lap.
Whoa.
This is worse than laying on lap. Laying lap is like right under it, but this is worse.
For me, I have it still lap than this,
For
than
sure.
piggyback.
Same. I think there are some scenarios where I can imagine a very quick hug and I wouldn't clock it, but the lap, I'll clock it every time. Every time. No problem.
What if your man's was back hugged? Would you question it?
I don't think I would notice that. He's pretty tall.
Yeah, so it's the little girls that are really good at it.
Yeah, they're like, ooh, you didn't see it.
No, because they come and they'll hug you and they'll poke their head and they'll be like, hey.
But I do genuinely think that there's a lot of people that don't tap. Like they're just going around and they're just like, hey, I'm here. And they're just like hugging really fast. And that's when it happens. Like that's when I'm picturing that happening.
What do you mean? Like
Like
This is
let's say
the
like it's
quick
like a
fast?
a group of people or whatever. And like you're facing away, but I'm just like, I'm going around. I'm hugging everyone. I see you. I like hug from, you're still facing that way. I'm like, yo, what's up?
that's a side hug though.
Yeah, that's more side
It's
hug.
not like,
all of their side hugs.
Oh, okay,
see?
okay,
All those
okay,
quick
okay.
ones, those are side hugs.
okay.
I'm talking from behind, like
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
they
Like
can
front to back.
front to
Okay,
back.
yeah.
Like
Ooh.
their pelvis is touching their faces.
Oh,
Like
they're fucking. Okay, so they're spooning.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
okay.
the vertical
the
spooning.
upright spooning.
Upright
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those ones where she could probably hug your man's from behind, give him a little hug. It's like, hey, what color are you wearing? You smell good.
No,
She's
you're
like
dead.
putting her hands in his pockets of
Oh, yeah. Oh, in his hoodie? Oh, that's crazy.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that might be on par with lap though. Lap's still pretty bad.
his hoodie. Lap is definitely
no.
the weirdest.
Lap
for me.
is like
It's like people don't usually do that often.
no.
Hugs are kind of normal. That's not a good hug, but
Not a
lap
great
thing
hug.
is.
Okay.
Yeah. Lap is a little outlandish. But
Okay, while
back
we're on
hug is-
hugs then, what if it's like a 2-arm front to front embrace?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that
Okay.
seems normal.
Yeah. Wait.
Her arms are up.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Then what?
if like his arms are down here and her arms are up and she's like, I missed you. I'd be like, what? It's because usually if you go crossbody.
Yeah, usually
I think
crossbody
girl
is the most
usually
normal.
goes under if they're
Yeah.
shorter.
Yeah, and then guys
Girls
try.
are usually like
But if she's like front to front, because usually
she's on tippy toes,
tippy toes, arms up.
arms up, and he's like,
You see supporting her from down here.
and his like head's like here, you know?
If it was fast, I wouldn't think of it.
Okay.
If it's a very like, but if it's like, it's an embrace.
A single second too long.
If it's a full
Jail.
on embrace, like they look like it's like the Notebook.
Long lost
they just,
lovers.
It's like, oh, you finally got my notes.
Yes.
Oh, my mom was throwing away the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
What if they hug
Oh.
and then they like slowly like spin together? They like rotate.
Why are they rotating? When
I
does
don't
that
know.
ever happen?
They're like basking in the moment.
Yeah,
They just kind of like
The
spin
rotate.
around a little bit.
Yeah. Or the pick up and swing.
Oh, pick up and swing is different.
Yeah, I feel
Pick
like
up and
that-
swing. She's pregnant with his baby. Like
Yeah.
that's
I got in trouble for that one time. I didn't realize that was the thing, and then
a swing.
yeah, like I just like hugged my friend that I didn't see her from. Like, yo, what's up? It was like really fast. It was like a.
So you swept her off her feet in front of your girlfriend?
It was like one swing, and then I was like, oh, I fucked up.
Oh, you better have swung her and then thrown her.
Yeah.
for the
RKO afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I got to talk to that, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think of
You
that.
also got in trouble for the run and jump hug.
Yeah.
Tough.
Run and jump. Yeah. I just said, like, because to me, my brain was registering, like, this is a good friend.
Yeah,
This
it's
is,
just a
like,
friend.
Nothing
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. We used to be a lot like
Yeah.
more touchy and weird as a friend group. Not weird. Just like
Which is, like, very,
I
like...
would say touchier than like other friend groups.
we just knew where we drew our lines emotionally and everything, so we just didn't
Yeah.
see it as, like, weird.
Yes.
Per se, to someone coming in, but someone outside would be like,
What the fuck's
y'all are
going on
very
here? Yeah.
lovey-dovey up in this
Yeah.
friend group. Like,
We're just
what?
like very obsessed with hanging out all the time.
Yeah. But we're good
Okay.
now.
Okay. Playing with their hair.
Don't.
They're the Seans of the world that are like, hey man. No problem. Go ahead. He's gay. No problem. Hey man. Although it's usually not the hair, it's like a string
It's
or
like
something.
as the tassel of his hoodie.
This is
Yeah.
about me?
You do that all the time.
Or
Like,
Victor. Victor does it sometimes too.
if there's like you'll come over and you'll be like, hey man.
I don't think it would be with hair,
No,
though.
I know that's
feel
what I'm
like-
saying. It's normally like a hoodie,
Like a hoodie string. Or
string.
Yeah.
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 Hey. I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
that's-
Yeah.
This is me trying to like get your attention without touching.
Without touching skin.
Like this is all the contact I can make.
Yes.
Yeah. True.
Hey man. Okay.
Yeah.
She playing with his hair or he playing with her hair?
She's like
Whoa.
running
Which one's worse?
her hands through his hair.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Okay,
it's like
let's say like
guy hair
so
is
yeah,
short.
yeah. The story or the picture is if she's doing his hair, it's because like his hair is kind of like out of place and she's like combing it back into so that it's nice and it's not all fucked. So she's like taking a moment to be like, and
If it-
you look over and you see that.
If it was like a friend, I wouldn't bat an eye. I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah,
But if it's like
same.
a stranger slash like a stranger to me, but maybe it's her friend, I'd be like, I wouldn't be really that rattled by it, but I'd be like, okay.
It's tough
Yeah.
because I can imagine if somebody was like standing next to my partner, friend or not friend, and was like, yo, is my hair okay? Like, is it doing something? And he's like, oh, you have like a hair sticking out on the side. And she's like trying to get it and she doesn't get it. And then he's like, I'll just get it for you. Mm-hmm. It's hard to be mad at that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, what else would you do in that situation? Be
Yeah.
like, "Ah, you got to keep trying. I can't touch your hair.
Yeah.
I can't.
My girl's right there.
Yeah. My hands are dead. You should probably go to the washroom because it looks fucking bad.
Yeah.
She's like, this is not working. Go fix yourself.
You become girly pop. That's the only way to do
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. She's got to go follow a queer guy.
Or you just lie. It looks great. It looks so good. I think it looks fine. There's nothing wrong.
Or you, if it were at like a function, you just pull one of like the other girls or like homies, be like, wait, hey, yo, that looks a little weird, right? Help her fix it real quick.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like he's like, I think that looks out of place. Maybe I'm just a guy. I'm being stupid.
Yeah.
can you
True.
Yeah. Pull in
Yeah.
assistance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah.
Pull in
Yeah,
assistance.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, me?
Whoa,
No,
hair?
no.
What's hair?
What's hair? That's crazy.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach my boyfriend how to braid my hair because I don't know how to do it, or I can't like reach in the. I know how to braid
braid,
hair.
yeah.
But I can't braid my own hair. If that bitch uses that skill on any other girl, you're done. If I walk in, if he's like, guys, I learned how to braid hair,
It's
and
a
then
double fish
I
tail.
see him behind another girl braiding her hair, dead to me.
Yeah. Ooh.
Dead to me.
He's like, but babe, I asked her to teach me for you.
No.
This was for us.
This is for us.
This is for us.
I think even if it was like my best friend forever, I'd be like, there's just no reason for that.
Catherine just shows up with like cornrows.
Why did you do this to me? I just wanted a nice braid.
Yeah, my girl played with a guy. Like, See, playing with a guy's hair and fixing hair is different. Fixing hair is different, but guy hairs are so short.
Yeah.
Like it would have to be her like. That'd be crazy.
Like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that either.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if another guy braiding her hair or something.
Or what if this is niche? He just got a haircut, and you know how it gets like
it's
fuzz,
nice,
and it like feels nice, and she's like, "Ooh, that feels good."
I actually wouldn't mind that.
Okay.
Because I get it.
That's valid.
It
It's
does feel
valid. I
good.
do that. Yeah. I'm like,
yeah. So that's such a thing where she's like, oh yeah, nice.
But I think me again, like, I would never do that because optically it looks really not good. Like I feel like that would make my partner or any person potentially feel uncomfortable, and I'd be like, oh, that's not worth it. Because like just imagine like looking over and you see me like caressing your fucking head and being like,
Most of this is not like a nice skin fade. It's just like
back
a,
of the head. You're like,
oh, she's nice.
that was a weird
Finger to
gesture.
back.
That was a weird gesture.
Yeah, it's usually like it's like very like you can tell it's very just whatever.
Yeah, it's like a
it looks like she went up to like, yo, bro, nice fade.
okay. Nice face. She's not saying that.
Yeah.
Okay. You see a guy like playing with your girl's hair.
Yeah, it's like playing with a girl's hair is very.
Yeah.
As a dude,
It's giving, I love you.
Yeah, it has to go two ways. Either you're a hairstylist and she just got her hair dyed and she's like, oh, I love the color. I'd be like,
why you gotta touch it?
no, I mean, I'd be okay with that. Like, maybe he's a hairstylist. He's like, I like the color.
Oh.
Maybe he's a little zesty or something.
Zesty.
Like, I'm
It's
like,
gotta be
fine.
zesty.
But the only other reason why guys playing with the girl's hair, it's like an excuse for physical
Yes.
touch.
They're
For sure.
His
infatuated.
hair is
Yes.
like, oh my god, your hair. Like, let me touch it. Oh, teach me how to braid your hair. Shit, like bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, guys doing that is very crazy.
Yeah,
If I
that's
thought
fair.
of it, it's bullshit.
Yeah. Okay, hand on waist.
Bro. No.
Another scenario. We're walking through a very busy area,
Right.
and he's like hand on low back guiding her through the crowd, and you're like maybe a person behind.
Why
So
can't it
she's
be
not
high back?
directly true.
What?
True.
We can't be high back.
I feel like there's better ways to do it, but
Yeah.
still, to me, this one's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't, especially in the moment, I wouldn't think of it too much.
Yeah, I don't think I would see it.
I just probably more like, could have been high back, but like maybe he's just like, just trying to push everyone along.
Yeah.
Especially
Yes.
if, let's say, it's like, usually, like, let's say we're cutting through a crowd at the club and it's like a train and he's like low backing everyone.
Yeah. Get out.
Yeah. But
Hustle.
if I notice like it's like low back on my girl and then everyone's like high back,
Everyone else
high
is
back,
like-
high back, I'd be like, what the?
What's going on
It's
here?
like this.
Like, if it was a little extra special, I'd be like, well, that's weird.
Because like hand on waist, like that happens all the time when we take like group photos.
Oh, yeah, hand on
Like
waist
you always just
photos.
like for the girls, for the guy. Actually, I feel like sometimes for the girls too. People just put it over the shoulder.
Yeah, it's just whatever. It's like
Yeah.
usually for me to determine
height.
that's height. It's all height.
Yeah.
Like, what's comfortable and who went over and under first.
Yeah.
Then you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I guess I'm down here.
Yeah. But even then, it's like higher, usually for
Yeah.
like less not intimate relationships. You're like
Like hand on
middle
waist.
of back.
Yeah, middle of back.
Yeah.
It's just more weird if there wasn't a situation or happening,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just all standing and talking. I notice like his hand is around her waist. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
like,
weird.
I'm
What
like, who the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what is going on
Who do you
here?
think you are, Jimmy?
Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy. Little hands of Jimmy.
Little hands
Yeah.
of Jimmy.
Yeah.
Okay. They have a secret handshake.
I'm assuming they're good homies, and I wouldn't. Yeah, that's whatever.
Okay.
Sounds like some team bonding stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like in the workplace, they're trying to raise morale, do a
Sure.
fun, cool little handshake. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
It's
cute.
not weird. Why
Okay.
would you be stressed? Would you be pressed by it?
I don't think I've never seen it really.
It's what if the secret handshake was hella like they're just like all like
I think
no, but it's all
I don't know
like
what you're gonna do.
that's the thing. I was gonna say. I think if it's more about like, are they like kikiing together too often? Like, are they like?
yeah.
Then I'm like, the
That's what
fuck
saying.
are you doing? But if they're just like, yo, boom, 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 like when they see each other, when they like leave. But if they're doing it every time they have like an inside joke or like every time, I'm like, what are you laughing at? What are you fucking laughing at? Like then it seems like this is a secret.
It
between
seems like they're
us.
just flirting at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
stop holding hands.
Yeah,
Why are you guys holding hands?
You're finding every reason to touch each other right now.
Yeah.
I have sweaty hands, so
No, we don't have to worry
no
about that.
handshakes
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
No worries. No worries. Okay, we're on the grooming one. So like plucking eyebrows. Can I pop that pimple for you?
Pimple, I'm okay with.
Pimple's nasty.
It's like, yeah, I feel like if he's a dude and he wants to pop her pimple or she wants to pop it. If it's like a chill one, like on their arm or like the back of their neck or something, I'd be like, that's kind of nasty. But if it's like,
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yo, check out this one on my thigh, I'd be like, okay, that's
Yo, check this one on my fucking tit.
yeah, what the fuck?
Shit.
Yeah. No, but I feel like part of intimacy with your partner as a guy is her doing your eyebrows
Yeah.
for you and making sure you
And
look
like
good.
caring about that, yeah.
Like you do that for anyone else, I'd be like, what is going on here? What is going on? And plus, if it's him doing it for her,
Oh, yeah.
I would question
I think in this
his-
one, it
Yeah.
almost has to be for eyebrows. It has to be her doing it.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
it be the opposite.
It's got to be like the situation we're going somewhere, we got to look nice, and you got your Anthony Davis on your forehead.
But I just like don't. There's a very rare situation in which she has to do it and you can't hold the tweezers yourself and start plucking them. Like if you needed to tweeze your eyebrows, you'd be like, "Yo, can I borrow your tweezers?" And then I give it to you.
yeah.
But like, I've only ever seen it if the girl is like, "Can I pluck your eyebrows?" Or if they're like, "Can you fix my eyebrows?" Like that's the vibe, and that seems a little weird.
Yeah. Every time I've gotten my eyebrows or whatever done by my girlfriend, it's always been like in very intimate.
You gotta be really close. You gotta be like close to your face.
Yeah,
to be
they're
able to
close
do
to
that
your
shit.
face. Plus, like usually, like
I thought you meant his eyebrows.
Yeah,
were really close.
eyebrows.
He was
I was like
"Oh,
looking over.
sorry."
Is it? No, but she's close. But it's also like the positioning. Usually, I'm just like laying there, and she's like on top of me,
Yeah.
so she can get in close. Like
Like I can't imagine.
I can't imagine them like, yeah, let me fix it for you over here. You know what I mean? So
sus.
yeah, it's just sus.
It's
just sus.
unnecessary. Like why?
Yeah.
Go pluck them yourself. You know how to use tweezers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. What happens if you'd be sussy if you walked in and a girl's plucking Trev's eyebrows?
I don't know.
What if he was like, it was a chill one, like he's sitting on, see how your couch like kind of leans back? He's like that, and she's standing over him. Like very,
that's weird.
very
fucked up.
That's so
esthetician.
weird.
No, stand behind the couch and like just tweet.
I know,
No,
that's weird.
Oh, that's weird?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird. That's like Spider-Man Kiss Me. It's like,
Mary Jane.
yeah, no, that's weird.
Yeah, I think standing up, you could do like a doop. That's
I
fine.
feel like if it was like a dude, you got one fat eyebrow hair, and he's like, oh no, really? And she's like, don't worry, I'll get it for you. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Like that's like,
Or like you got a big fat nose hair sticking out.
Jesus, ow, that would hurt. I would never put my tweezers into somebody else's nose. There's no way.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But she's like,
But if
full
she's
on lining
she's
him
like,
up.
can I pluck your eyebrows? I'd be like, hands off, bitch. That's my job.
And I already did them, and they look
I already
great.
did them. What's wrong with his eyebrows? Also, why are you looking at his face so intently?
After she does it, just buzz one off.
That's the only way, babe. She fucked yours up. Don't be mad at me. Blame her.
Tickling.
Tickling is like grade school flirting.
Tickling
There's
is
no in-
crazy.
Tickling is crazy.
Like why?
And it's like usually like the playful flirting, so they're always like, "Ugh," and they jab each other back like it's just.
I
don't
was like,
like
I don't
it.
want to be
I
the
don't like
test
it.
subject
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, tickling is worse than piggyback riding.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
Worse than
I
piggyback
agree.
riding.
I agree.
Might be worse than the lap too for me.
Whoa.
Because it's like there's one thing laying on the lap, like that's really weird. But if they're like always tickle fighting, everyone goes for the side
Yeah.
of the hip, like grab
Even if
this.
it's just like a one, like they walk by and they're like, boom. That's also
It's
weird.
so flirty.
Whoa.
It's maybe one off if they're like homies, but if they're like constantly like usually it's like someone starts that, someone pokes them back, and they're like grabbing hands and like wrestling each other type.
Yeah, that's too
vibes.
much. That's too much.
Yeah, then it's like
Then it's like, okay.
you know what I
Should
mean?
we all leave the room?
yeah, it gets very like.
They're about to fuck.
Like it gets very, very, like the lap. Don't get me wrong, the lap here tickling like.
I can't believe how low the lap is for you. Like the lap is like fucking me up.
Yeah, the lap is always going to be at least like top 3.
Top 2.
Yeah.
The lap, like the lap I can write off in my head with like,
She's so tired.
I know, I want to write it off, but tickling, it's like, I don't know, it's pretty bad.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, tickling's pretty bad.
Tickling's
pretty
bad.
bad.
Tickling is
Tickling's
like, I'm
bad.
trying to touch you and get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
And continue touching you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird.
I like how, like, for us, massaging is like, no problem. Tickling? How dare you
Well,
touch?
massaging, at least there's some like intention, like
Yeah.
stress relief. Whereas tickling, you're just
Yeah,
you're just touching each
for
other.
jokes.
You're just touching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's just groping, but like different.
And I guess maybe why is like I'm like a physical touch kind of guy in some ways, so it's like the more reason for them just to touch out of nowhere, I'd be like, ugh. Lap is just the lap sleeping is because it's such an erogenous zone and very intimate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, this is really weird.
Yeah.
And you gave me the pillow, so the pillow in between would be like,
Sure.
But if it's just lap,
Oh.
bare
Oh,
lap,
bare lap.
bare lap,
Bare lap
Ooh.
shorts.
bare lap.
Oh.
You're done.
You're
You're done.
done.
They better be thick
You're
ass
done.
jeans at the very
Yeah.
least.
Guys like going commando as well. Remove one more layer.
Or he's laying on her lap, and it's like what I've seen. It's one of those ones where it's like he's just laying on her lap, and he's like chilling on his phone, but she's also like hand on like the like playing with his hair, or you know what I mean, like playing with his hair, and she's on his phone like that parallel play, but he's laying on her lap.
No man, that's they're in
crazy.
love.
That's crazy.
You can't touch. Like it's got to be like.
No, yeah.
But even then, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I think even the intention of like I'm gonna rest my head there, wild, insane thing to do for your non-partner. Okay, like I don't know how to. I'm trying to make this seem less bad because it's obviously bad. To give it more nuance,
It's just like someone slapping someone's ass.
that would be crazy.
That's just assault.
That's all. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a weird way of flirting.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. No, it was gonna be a kiss on the head. Ivan sees red. But like, let's say for the sake of it, to make it more natural, it's like a side hug and a quick, hey. I don't know how to make it count.
No,
Yeah, no.
that one goes crazy. I better be
that
your
one's
dad. Like if your
I
dad,
guess.
yeah, like it's like, hey honey, I miss you as a dad. Kiss on
Yeah,
the forehead,
that's true.
the head, like whatever. Anyone else?
They better be fucking European, like, what are those called?
Beso beso, like the
beso,
side, like that's
beso,
like
yeah.
French or
Yeah,
Spanish.
yeah.
Spanish people do it too, but like she kiss, yeah. I don't know, man. Like
kiss on the head is crazy.
It's crazy.
Anything? No.
No, just kissing in general. I think like
Yeah, anything mouth related,
yeah, that's crazy.
hands off.
Like I know like in Australia like they do like cheek kisses like
Yeah.
and like that's pretty fine. I remember when I first was down there I saw it, but it's very like it's not like cheek. You're kind of like resting your cheek on each other's
Right,
cheek
it's like
and you
the-
make the sound.
Right.
So that's very like it's like yeah.
I think if it's culturally done or if it's family, that's completely normal.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's that you don't do that often and now you're doing it, why are you doing it?
Yes.
What if he's like, but I'm from France?
And then I think that's kind of okay because if
Okay.
it's a cultural thing and they're just kind of doing it out of norm. But if you can tell when it's
For
not,
sure.
right?
When you're like,
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
yeah.
culture.
No, don't.
Slap Jeez, Ricardo.
Really get in there.
oh my God.
I
It's
need
my
it.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the head kiss
Yeah,
is
that's fair.
crazy. That's crazy.
Okay. Last one,
Okay.
a cheek pinch. Or if they like squeeze their face.
That's the same thing as tickling.
Okay.
It's like it's just physical touch flirting. It's one of those
Yeah.
where they're like this or like this. If my girl did that to another guy or a guy did to another girl, they're like.
What if it was this way?
But usually this is like
Like this seems very like endearing.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna give you.
This is
kiss.
like, I'm going to strangle you.
No,
This is like.
this is like pucker up.
It's like doing like a weird like me. You know what I mean? Like this is like you're so cute, like cute aggression vibes.
Okay.
This is like look at what it could make you do with your mouth. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Don't you see the difference?
I see the difference now. I see you actually painted a good picture
I
there.
feel like I've seen this where like this. No, I've seen this one was like the pull-in kiss.
Oh,
I've seen that.
Ew, who is doing that?
It's like the because this makes them like it's like the.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you go
like
this way?
No, because you can't. Your hand's in the way. Oh, you could pinch on the bottom. No, like this. It's usually like the. Yeah, it's usually like this.
I thought we were fingering the camera today.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
yeah, I don't know. I
No,
feel
if
like
I saw my guy doing that to another
Yeah.
girl, you're dead.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
again.
I'm trying to think of it like if they're like friends and I see it, but the guy's like, it's like, yo, what up, fatty?
Well, then we have another problem for another reason. But
Yeah.
Like or like and this is like they're just playful that way or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Like, what if there's like an elongated joke about how like you're such a fucking baby, and then it's like, okay, what are you saying?
Wait, that could be worse though. That could be.
Yeah, that could be worse.
That could be worse.
That could be worse. You're right.
now it's like now you guys do that often.
yeah. Now it's like, okay, you're calling each other baby. Why don't you just say, hey, sexy mama?
Who's the sexy mama?
If somebody pinches my boyfriend's cheeks, I can't imagine that being that weird. Like, I mean, it's weird, but I wouldn't be like, you want to fuck him.
Yeah.
Like, what if it was like, we're sitting here and I'm like, wow, I've got like fuller cheeks than the average person, and you're like, you do.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's very like
Me coming up with the most
That's the
nuanced
most
scenarios.
specific scenario ever.
That's what you gotta talk
Yeah.
through every
Like, it could be right
potential.
in one
exactly,
at a time.
exactly.
Or they're like, oh, I just got like fillers in my
Yeah,
cheeks.
or you're like,
something.
oh, I have no cheeks whatsoever. Like, and I'm like,
Oh, really?
whoa, yeah,
Like,
you
yeah, I guess you
don't.
don't. Yeah, like I think that's fine. It's usually the intent or the intention.
Yeah.
I feel like that at least actually no, tickling can be both ways, but I feel like face pinching feels very like girl to guy in my brain.
Right? Yeah.
Like per norm. So usually like if my girl's trying to pinch another guy's cheeks and stuff, I'd be like, oh, that's a little weird and flirty. A guy doing it to the girl, I don't know, like
Yeah, like you're trying to make out.
yeah, usually it's very like
Yeah, that's
very,
kinda
really
Gross.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's really big. Plus, it's like I'm trying to imagine it for your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like, once again, like as a tall guy, if she like usually girls who if they can't reach, usually it's like they won't go for the move. Or if they do, it's very blatant that they're trying. And it
Yeah.
becomes play fighty.
Yeah.
Then that also becomes red flaggy.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. Then it becomes
Alright.
too extra. It's like taking it. Oh, okay, add one.
Okay.
Try to steal his hat or take
Right.
his hat.
I feel like we've done this one, right? Or
No, if she
we've talked
asked to
about
borrow
this.
the hat, but if he was like, because I imagine the same thing. What if she kept trying to like take his hat?
Right.
That's bad.
If she's like, yeah, trying to take, I don't know. Because I think when we talked about this last time, I had just come back from the weekend for my boyfriend's birthday.
Yeah.
And some girl had needed a hat, and I was like, hey, babe, can you get her your extra hat? But she wasn't like, give me your hat. Like, I want to try on your hat. But then there was also a situation where I think I was like, can I try on your hat? Because I actually wanted to see if the hat would look good on me. And it, like, I think that was fine too.
Was it the espresso martini hat?
I think so.
Yeah, I
Was it
also
me?
wanted to try
Or
that
was it-
hat.
Yeah.
We were all just like, hey, that's a nice
I was like,
hat.
that's a nice hat. And
Yeah.
I've like I've never had a shape like that for me personally. So I was like, oh, I want to see if that looks good. It didn't.
Oh,
It didn't.
yeah. I guess
But
like,
I had to know.
asking is different than like just taking their hat.
Yeah, like it has to be like the play, like
Yeah.
fighting, and like if it's like an attention grab, that's when it's sus.
Bad.
Yeah, where it's like he's talking to someone else, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
well, stop trying
Like
to suck my boyfriend's.
Because that's where I put the face touching with, you know?
For sure,
like,
for sure.
It's something where it's like a drive-by thing, tickling
sure.
drive-by. That's all. That all falls like they're just trying to get something. Yeah. Crazy.
Okay.
All right, should we
So
rank
what's
it? The top
what's your
three?
top?
Top 3 worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, top 3 worst.
Head on lap.
Head on lap was my number one, I think. That's number one worst out of all of that.
Tickle fighting.
Tickle fighting's pretty high.
What else spoke out to me? Head kissing.
Yeah, the head kissing
Yeah,
I think
that's
is number
true.
2 for me.
Yeah.
Lap
Yeah.
is number 1.
I would say an honorable mention would be behind the back hug.
Behind the back hug's pretty fucking
Oh.
The
bad.
behind the back hug is a good honorable mention for me. Those are my top 4.
Yeah, that's a good top 4.
I think the behind the back hug is worse than tickling for me as well.
They hug her from behind the back and they tickle her.
You're done.
You're like,
Yeah. I think a random piggyback ride's pretty bad for me though.
oh, really? It's up there out of
It
everything?
is.
If we're all out and my boyfriend offers to carry someone and starts running down the street with them laughing, I don't know about that. And I know that's like very specific, but I don't know
What
about
if a
that.
girl all of a sudden just like went underneath, picked your boyfriend up, and ran away with him?
Totally fine. No
back
problem.
him.
Respect.
Yeah,
Respect.
Like, that's just genuinely
Yeah,
impressive.
yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, so wait, what, we rank yours?
I have the lap.
Okay.
That's pretty bad.
I have the head kiss, and then the behind the back hug.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be mine.
Yeah. The thing is, like, the behind the back hug and the forehead kiss can combo together.
They could.
It's so easy to, like, 1-2 link, and that would be the double, like, my heart. Like,
Ooh, stab.
yeah.
I mean, the two-armed hug also kind of fucks me up a little bit. Like, if it's like a full, like, her arms are up, so his face is like squished here. So it's just like a full, I don't know. And then you add a little sway.
It's a sway.
You're done.
Ooh,
You're done.
the
But yeah,
sway.
laying on the lap is by far the winner for me. Tickling, up there. I've never really seen that happen. So I don't know how
We're
much
out
that
of
would.
grade 5.
Although
so
I guess I think that's my lip balm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like it wouldn't be like Gucci tickling. It would be like,
Yeah, it's always like the poke to the
Yeah.
the side, your oblique or something.
or like the worst
it's
when they're
Cinceveria.
when they're like they're pretending they're not doing anything, and then they're like,
Oh yeah.
ooh. I'm like, just say you want them
Yeah.
to jump your bones.
Or it's like the play bicker. It's like, yeah, you wanna go?
Oh.
You wanna go? Yeah, what are you gonna do then? And they go with the jab to the ooh.
Play fighting.
The play
Yeah,
fighting.
okay then.
Okay.
And they're like pumping their chest.
Yeah. Or they get real close and each other's face.
It's a bunch of monkeys.
I'm like, I got your back, man.
Let me end this fight right here.
Now,
Boom,
call it a day.
It's on the floor. You're like, no problem.
Should have asked me sooner.
No problem. Let me know next time.
Yeah. Jeez, what was all that weird?
Smoke their heads together. Is this what you wanted?
Oh, that'd be so good. Yeah. Ooh.
Oof, that was good.
How long? Like, let's say if you witness your person hug someone, what do you think is the okay amount of ride of time before the length gets sus?
I think
Dude, honestly, anything more than 0.5 seconds is a bit sus.
Yeah, what are they doing? Whispering like
Like-
sweet nothings in each other's ears?
Like,
So one of those
one
ones where they're like-
second
it's like-
is
it's like
actually a long time.
Oh, and they hold, and I was like, oh yeah.
I think
Oh.
depending on the person, they got to be close. But past 3 seconds, I think
I
it's
think
seconds?
I don't think you realize how long
Mississippi,
3
2
seconds
Mississippi,
is.
3 Mississippi.
Yeah.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. I'm trying to imagine that now.
Hold on, let me get a timer out. Stopwatch.
for 3 seconds.
Yeah. Do you see how long that
Oh,
was?
that's actually longer than
That
I
was a
thought.
long time.
That's already, yeah, especially with like, hey, how are
1,
you?
2, 3.
Wait, can you time that again?
Yeah. Ready? Go.
This is Ivan hugging his imaginary girlfriend.
Wait. Yeah.
Wait, that's pretty long. Because I'm thinking like when you're there, like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like a normal time that we would hug each
yeah.
other is literally half a second.
yeah.
And we'd be
Yeah.
like, hey.
What's good? How are you? That's true. 3 seconds.
Yeah,
Okay.
as soon as you get to like over 1 Mississippi, whoa.
Whoa.
What are you trying
What's
to tell
going on
me?
here?
Yeah, you got something to confess?
It's not a hug. That was an embrace.
Yeah.
Y'all are taking each other in.
Yes. Like they're smelling each other. They could inhale during that
They
time.
leave that hug and said, "You smell good." Oh.
I don't know. I tell people they smell good all the time. I'm like, oh, you smell good.
After the 3-second hug, though.
I don't know, man. 3 seconds is crazy. It's like 1 year.
Bro, 3 seconds. I was like, there. I'm like, I can
No,
get married,
that's what I
can
said.
have kids.
You know,
Like,
you know
like-
how I know is I make videos for a living, so the amount that I can say in 3 seconds is actually a lot.
That's true.
Okay,
That's true.
okay.
That's
Yeah, like you get to 3 seconds, like you're halfway down the video.
Damn.
Yeah.
Could have watched half a video or just been hugging somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have.
Watch a whole TikTok and they're still hugging. It would be crazy.
The only time that that's acceptable is you are like literally at a funeral and your friend is sobbing and you're like, I know.
Yeah.
I
Times of
know.
mourning.
Yes,
Yeah,
times of
yeah,
mourning.
yeah.
Hug as long as you need,
Yeah.
but no more
No.
than 5 missing.
5 Mississippi's
Five
in.
Mississippi.
You're like, I don't care that her dad just died.
Get off of him.
I think I'm gonna have to put you in that casket too.
So bad.
Taking up the bloodline.
That's enough. That's enough.
That's
Okay.
enough. Come on
Okay.
here. I get it.
Just like,
Hey guys.
Hey,
what's going on over
What's
here?
happening?
that's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy. Okay,
right.
those are all respectable. Yeah.
Yeah.
that-
Okay, wait, one more. Again, they're walking through the crowd. It's really, really crowded. Okay,
Right.
so they're like, ugh. And you're again like one person behind, and a hand grab of like, here, grab my hand so I can pull you through the crowd.
that
that fine?
That's fine.
In
Yeah,
that scenario.
I think that's fine
yeah.
too.
Through the crowd is like I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But
Okay.
if they're like frolicking at the beach, first off,
beach.
why are they at the beach? I hate the beach.
I hate the beach. No, it's hand holding. It's just, and in general, outside of a purpose of staying together.
Yeah.
Through tough times.
Through tough times.
No,
the
cutting through a
trenches.
crowd.
Yeah.
We're like,
You're
we gotta
right.
stay together, guys.
Yeah.
But if it's like, you know, at the back of festivals or events, it's like usually more open. If they're holding hands through there before they go into the pit,
Like
What
they're
if
running
it's
away
what if it's
with
like
you.
this?
oh, see,
Like
that's different. This makes
No
sense.
problem.
Yeah, this is like, hey, we're trying.
Stay together.
Because if you're leading someone, then
This
how
is
do you
not
even,
good.
Yeah, you know,
This is
that's not
not
even
good.
good form factor.
Because usually it's like it's like
Yeah.
almost like a handle
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you all come through, you know?
Or like one
Yeah.
person grabs the other person's wrists.
Yeah.
Or like I
that's
guess like
embrace.
if you started off closer and then like somebody's leading and then you link like this and then you're like, let's go. That's
still
sus.
so not comfortable.
Yeah,
This is a
switch
Naruto
grips.
hand sign.
No, you're like this. You're like this.
It's like
You're like hanging like this,
yeah.
like a normal hold hand.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe just like, yo, grab on my
Yeah, right. Like grab on my fucking shirt or something.
shirt.
A little
Yeah.
do-si-do through
Yeah,
the crowd.
do-si-do through the crowd. Maybe a hoodie. Yeah. There's a lot.
So much nuance, man.
There's so much nuance.
Yeah, I need to know exactly how it started, and then I'll assess.
And then he will die.
Yeah, and then I'll leave you.
But like if you're already at like home base wherever the club like our group is at the club,
Mm-hmm.
and you saw like clearly your man's cutting through the crowd,
Holding hands.
and he's the first one to come through the break. It's like him and a girl you don't know. What's your first
It's just
reaction?
a trail
Well, I'm
of
trying to
girls.
think. Even if it was,
There's like 18 of them.
I'm
I've
trying to
had her
think.
friends.
Even if it was a girl I did know,
Like in that
I feel
moment.
like I'd be like, were you just holding hands?
But you
were you just
clearly
holding
saw them
hands?
cutting through the crowd though. Right? Like we're all in like the designated spot that we agreed on. He went to grab drinks and it's like him. He's bringing back everyone from the bar.
But you know how like when you're about to get out of the crowd, you like let go. Like if you're still out and I see your arm still holding to
Okay.
pull through, crazy.
They walk up to you. They're still holding hands.
That's crazy.
holding hands. He's like, back up.
Piggybacking her through the crowd. crazy.
Imagine her just like ratatouilleing him. Like,
He's twirling her hair like, this way.
what if he's dragging her by the hair out of the crowd?
No problem.
No problem.
He had to do what he had to do.
But let's say he's like, as soon as he comes into like the circle we form as a group, then they let go. But like it's like him, her, let go. So like entry into the circle, they break through, and it's like Trev, her, let go. No. Still not cool.
It's not cool.
Okay, so they need to let go. Like maybe like if this is the circle,
only
like,
reason is
outside.
because there are still so many people in front of you that like there's still more people to wade through.
Right.
So you're dragging them through. But if you're out in the open, why are you still like they're it's open. What is the issue? Like the optics of seeing my partner walk in holding hands with someone versus me seeing him guide someone through sardines is so different. Just like optically. Even though it's the same scenario, being behind and seeing it like in action versus seeing it come out of the action, I'd be like, so you guys were holding hands. And then it's almost like because I'm seeing them let go, I'm like, are you only letting go because I'm here?
That was a crazy. I've never seen that side of you.
Are you only letting go because you like? Were you hoping I didn't see that? Because I did.
Because I was quick with it. That was the first thing
I saw it. I actually saw it.
You can do it again.
Let's do it again.
Do it again.
No, go ahead.
Oh. Hey, how about you go get drinks again and come back? Do it
I'm
again.
gonna go like this. That's my favorite.
I'm exhausted by being in this conversation. I'm just like drained.
This is so bad.
What?
I'm sweating. Also.
No, it's fine.
I love it. It was so good. I'm so happy.
Perfect.
I love it. Do it again.
Run away together. Is that what you want?
Should we just move to another spot of the club so y'all can hold hands again? Let's do that. That sounds great.
Go ahead.
Go.
See what happens.
Go find a new girlfriend. I feel like I've witnessed this before. I don't know. I just like I feel like I'm
Getting
like
PTSD.
no, not like for me, like been in it, but like saw it go down with like a petty squabble, and I'm just like, oh my god, they are crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know what's the one, like just joke going on with this rambling. The one thing that I just hate to hear, especially when they're serious, like, oh, that was your other girlfriend. I hate that one.
Who are you texting? Your other girlfriend?
Other girlfriend? No, we didn't do that. It was probably your other girlfriend. I'm like, no.
You're like, yeah, I guess it must be.
Yeah. Every time we hear it, I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're like, must have been.
You're right.
Yeah, I make that joke all the time. I'm just like, oh, I'm just texting my other boyfriends.
That's a joke.
Yeah, like I do that. Like if they're like, oh no, I'm too busy, I can't like watch a movie, I'll be like, fine, I'll just go watch it with my other boyfriend. I do that all the time. Actually, I don't know if I've done it in my relationship now, but definitely in previous relationship, I'll be like, oh, you know, it's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's okay.
Come on, man.
I'll just go hang out with who are you hanging out with? Oh, my other boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when they use it seriously, like not jokingly.
Yeah.
My girlfriend has a version of that, but it's way less cute. It's just like, fine, I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
Same energy. Same energy. She's giving what she needs to give. Yeah. Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
Every single time, I'm like, why?
You don't say shit like that?
No. I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Boring, uninspired, unimaginative, lacking creativity,
Lacking drama.
bland.
0 out of 10.
It's not drama. You just can't take a joke and you're not fun. It's so much more fun to say, I'll just
Fine,
go
Sean, I guess we'll go fuck myself.
But it's just like, it could be like pass the salt, and it's like, that's not salt, that's the sugar. And it's like, I guess I'll go fuck myself then. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense.
She's just trying to add some spice into your sugar.
It was cute in the beginning. Now it's just gone on for so long, for years.
Maybe you're the problem.
Maybe she's
you're
waiting
the
for you to give
anti-cute
something
one.
back.
Yeah, maybe you should start giving some sass.
Workshop this.
Yeah, you should be
Yeah.
like, you texting your other boyfriend? Must have been your other boyfriend. You've been together for 10 years.
I guess I'll go jerk off now.
Jesus!
That's so different.
That's
I don't
so
know.
different. That's
Sorry,
so different.
I was trying
I guess
to
like fuck myself. That's kind of the
myself.
same.
Yeah,
I
I was
see
really
what you're
trying to
saying. It was just too
spice it
much.
up there.
Too
I was
much.
trying to
Too
really
much.
remix it.
Yeah. And with that, thank you so much for watching this episode.
This is chaos.
I'll work on that last one.
let us know what your worst action is out of the list that we went through, because I'm really curious what the worst one was.
Yeah, well, I want to see what y'all, because I feel like some of the ones that I've listed off, that feels like universal.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
if y'all got anything
but if they
else,
can come up with some really nuanced situations, you never know.
yeah, let us know if you have any other ones.
Paint the picture for
Yeah,
me.
paint us the picture. I want to. What time of day is it?
Yeah.
Is it a Tuesday or a Saturday night? Because changes things.
Full moon. It's on the beach.
Full moon
Yeah.
on the beach.
On the beach.
Tide is high.
But I'm holding on.
But I'm holding on.
Tide is high. All right.
We're
Thanks
leaving.
for watching. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good
That was a
one.
really good one.
Don't speak until we look at this audio.
I can't believe that lasted the amount of time that it did.
I know.
Yeah, that was
How long
good.
were we recording for?
I don't know.
118.
Nice.
Sick. The universe really doesn't want us to get 2 recordings
No,
in one.
no. We should just start planning for one recording. Like, it's not gonna happen even if we tried.
3, 2.
Oh, wait.